計画
Oh, 計画 plan a project. Okay. Yeah, this one in measurement, right? Measure the picture. Measure the picture is to have a plan of the project. To measure it with as Greeting, fellow linguistic warrior. I'm Frugal, the one in charge of Japanese. Today is the 5th day of the 3rd term, or in other words, it is day 47. Yesterday was quite bad, isn't it? I have shoot video while feeling tired before, and usually after a while I will really get into it, and somehow my body would find the strength to carry on. But that did not happen yesterday, right? So as I keep shooting video, I keep getting more and more tired, and around the time that we get to the grammar section, which I think is a bit less exciting than the Anki review, I just dose off multiple times. Yeah, so that's quite bad. But once you know that something is possible and you just take measure against it, it would not. It would be hard for something like that to happen again. Yeah. So again, I apologize. Anyway, today I will continue with the Anki Japanese call, the Japanese call 2003, and afterwards we'll get in as much grammar from the Taking guide as possible. As usual, if you have a good memory about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. Saikin, lately, okay.
最近。それは最近話題の本ですね。
話題の本 Okay, so the most popular book, right? So the most talked about book. Yeah, okay. Talk about topic, so it becomes the most talked about. Okay, that makes sense for vocabulary, right?
今後。
Oh, the future, right? After the now, but after the now that come after this. Okay, the future, right? Okay.
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Okay. Yeah, nothing new here.
世界
The world, the universe, right? Okay, so we have the kanji that mean the world. We learn this bit as a radical in the word live, and then gotobe live, right? And then the second one mean boundary, boundary or kingdom, I think. We have a field, and then we have this part here. It is literally qualified as jammed it in. Yeah, I'm not making this up, right? Literally jammed it in. So yeah, despite the various image that we can associate with it, and let's just say it's a battering ram, right? So the enemy battering ram is about to break through the boundary around the king's favorite rice paddy or flower field, and that is this kanji that means boundary or kingdom. And this one means the world, and it is both a kanji and a radical, and together they make the word the world or the universe. Yeah, okay, 正解。Next.
私は世界旅行をしたい
Travel the world. Okay.
用いる。
Oh, okay, 用いる, right? Okay, so like to use, yeah. So lately we have learned a lot of like difficult looking kanji, so this one is a bit refreshing in that regard, and also because the other one was like so tough and so many strokes, my brain is full just trying to remember the radical, and sometimes as a result it is a bit more difficult to recall the correct pronunciation. Yeah, so for this one we both have a simple looking shop. And then also the sound mochi is like it really stand out in my mind. So for this vocabulary here, I find it very easy to remember.
彼はその詩を用いて自分の気持ちを伝えた。
Oh, okay. This one is about the poem. Yeah, the poem to express your own feeling. Yeah. So this, I guess, the word poem is pretty easy to remember as well. We have speech, and then we have the temper. Yeah, the temper. So like think of it as a hall of fame. Hall of Fame, yeah. So the Hall of Fame, in the Hall of Fame of speeches, yeah, there's a lot of great poem in it, right? Yeah, poem. And then we just have this very long sentence, but if you just breaking down the part, it is not so hard. Kariwa sono shi, so this poem. And then mochi te, like to use this poem and to use for what? And when we have jibun kimochi, just your own feeling, and then tetsuda to convey, right? That's why the sentence is convey his feeling through poetry. Okay.
語る。
To tell, to talk. Okay. Yeah. I almost almost make a mistake to recall this as Hana with the kanji that for Hanasu, right? But yeah, almost mix them up. But actually, it's the kanji for language, right? So go, yeah, because they are a bit similar and share the same right curve for speech. So yesterday I almost messed them up, and I guess yeah, this one if you just recognize the kanji that we have already learned is pretty easy.
今夜は大いに語りましょう。
Cool, yeah. This evening, okay, so we have a lot to talk about it tonight, right? Yeah, so that's a bit literal translation. I know that the actual translation is like we will talk about everything tonight, but yeah, I guess the grammar of note here is this one. OE, right? We are more familiar with OE. That is written by this kanji, right? This one means many, this one means greatly. Okay, take this with a grain of salt, but it feels like it's the same word, but using different kanji to convey a bit different in nuance. So OE here, I am guessing that we use it for things that is actually quantifiable, like the number of tiles, the number of temper, right? And then we have this OE here. We use it about conversation, which is a bit more abstracted, right? And a bit less quantifiable. That's why, in my mind right now, that is the separation between these two nuances. Yeah.
コンピュータ
Computer, okay.
ー。新しいコンピューターを買った。
My new computer, okay.
中心。
Jushin. Inside and heart. Okay, so center. Okay, inside and heart. So it makes the word center. Okay, center.
ここが建物の中心です。
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nothing of note here.
やる。
To do, to give. Right. Okay. So an additional meaning to the verb to give. To do. Yeah. Okay.
犬に餌をやった。
Is animal feed. Right. Okay. Animal feed. Inuni. So I fed the dog, but I guess a more literal translation would be I give the dog some animal food, and that would be a more literal translation. Yeah.
意味。
Meaning. Okay.
それはどういう意味ですか？
Do you is new from yesterday. Yeah. Like this. In what way, right? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. In what way? Yeah, see. Okay.
計画
Keikaku. Dori, right? Okay. Okay, so Keikaku means plan. Okay. Translation note, right? Keikaku means plan. Okay. So I guess it makes sense that in a vocabulary that means plan, we have the first kanji mean to measure, and the second kanji mean a picture. So like to measure the picture, or measuring the big picture, or keeping track of the big picture, and then it means plan. Yeah, so here look like this, right? Okay, and then this picture, yeah, this picture. Yeah, okay. Okay.
彼は一人旅の計画を立てた
Hitori Tabi, okay. Solo traveling, right? Okay. Yeah. Solo traveling. Okay.
影響
Oh, sorry. One more point.
彼は一人旅の計画を
This about this one. Tateru. Okay. So we are familiar with a tateru that use the long strike and the brush. And it means to build or to erect. Like a building, right? And this is tateru. We have this one here today that also is a verb, also pronounced the same way, but use a different kanji. And this one is like to make a plan, right? So if I think of this like setting up something, like, so I think this is again a situation where we have actually just one word, but two different kanji to make a small difference in nuance. Yeah. So both tateru and like to set up a building or to set up a plan. Yeah. So maybe, you know, like to make a plan and make a building. That's it.
影響
Your influence. Yeah, okay. Influence. And for influence, we have two kanji. The first kanji means a shadow or silhouette. Silhouette. Yeah. And the other one means echo, right? So a shadow and an echo, it really gives me a feeling of like something underneath or something unseen is like making an effect, right? So that is why it makes sense to me that these two kanji together form the word influence. Okay. Yeah, influence. This one is shadow, silhouette, right? Silhouette. And this one means echo. Oh, yeah, echo. So, yeah. In terms of radical breakdown, we have the sun. And then we have this part a lead, small bob, and this one is a capital, right? So a sunny day is a capital, and this one means hair. So I guess, although it is a sunny day in the capital, there are some bad actors hiding in the shadow and trying to prank people's hair. Yeah, that sounds reasonable as a mnemonic, right? Okay, yeah. So it is a sunny day that is why they sort of shadow. Maybe let's go with that as well. And then, okay, this one definitely look intimidating, but when you break it down, it isn't so bad. We have a thread here, and then this one here is good or stopping, whichever you prefer in your mnemonic. This one is a letter B, so this is a part that means a place. And obviously this one just means standing, and sun, which means that this is the sound, right? So in the kanji that means echo, we have the kanji that means sound. I guess you could just think of it like you hear a string of sound echoing from a good place, right? And that would be this mnemonic. Or if you put this pattern here, actually mean from a kanji that mean hometown. Yeah, hometown. So a good place where you have many great connection is your hometown. Yeah, and then you just have to somehow link hometown with sound to make it echo. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, so I actually just remember it as 4 separate radical paths. Yeah. Wow, are we looping already? For today's strategy, yeah, I guess it's have something to do with what I said yesterday as well. So like after board meeting, over the alcohol, and then like spending a few moments to lament my bad decision, I usually look at what I just throw up, right? And to my surprise, yeah, so it is surprising for me to see that and realize that even though I have chewed it and managed to swallow the food, some of the food that I throw up still managed to be quite large and lengthy. Yeah, so it makes me alerted to the fact that maybe I have not been chewing very properly. So one change lately is that I have put more effort to eat my food slowly and try to really probably chew them before swallowing. Yeah, so not sure how that would help, but that's what happened recently. Yeah, so let's move on to our grammar study for today. Okay. 5.6.5 saying there's too much of something using sự here. Okay. Okay, a lot of vocabulary here. Sự here is a regular root verb written. This one means exist. Alright, okay. Exist meaning to exist. Okay. Yeah, okay, I recall it correctly. When sự here is attached to the end of another verb and adjective, it means that it's too much or that it has exceeded the normal level. Okay, or the tolerable, right? Level. For verb, you must directly attach sự here to the stem of the verb after or before. Okay, after the stem of the verb. Okay, that makes sense. For example, thà về sự here mean eat too much and your me sự here mean drink too much. For adjective, you just attach it to the end after you remove the last e from the adjective as usual. One more rule is that for both negative verb and adjective, one must remove the e from nine and replace with sa before attaching sự here. Okay, there is no tense, past or non-past associated with this grammar. Since sự here is a regular root verb, this grammar always results in a regular root verb. No tense or past or non-past associated with this grammar. Okay, that bit is like beyond me right now. Okay. For the rule for verb, first change the verb to stem and attach sự here. Okay. For na adjective, attach sự here. For e adjective, remove the last e before attaching sự here. Okay. For negative verb and adjective, replace the last e with nine from nine. Replace the last e from nine with sa and then attach sự here. So sa sự here will be the end. Okay. The adjectives that end in end in nine which incorrect the negative nine, such as một tay nine or from the third rule, follow the third rule. Okay, so negative verb with nine is still nine. Okay, still e and replace with sa. Most regular e verbs such as follow the rule 2. Okay, rule number 2. Okay, so only 9 with nothing will follow the one with the final. Okay, that's a bit confusing and like kind of not clear. Okay, example: Sato-san và Rio cooking, right? Gà. Yoji is good at cooking. Mata again. Mata tabe sugi. I eat too much again. Okay. Sato-san is good at cooking and ate too much again. Okay, that makes sense. Osakeo yomi sugi nine. Not drink too much. Appear to not drink too much. Ki o kasukete ne. Be careful not to drink too much. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. The latter half of this example is confusing. Yeah. Don't get it. Okay. Okay. Sugiru too big. Kara. Toran ku. Ni. Hai ra nai zo. It won't fit in the trunk because it's too big. Okay. Yeah. So. Alright. So it is also common to change sugiru into its stem and use it as a noun. Whoa, how? So the ru is gone. Okay. Kyo ban maybe. No koto from last night. Then boo. Obo inai. I don't remember anything from last night. Sorry, where yomi sugi dayo. That's because drink too much. Okay, so drop the ru and use it as a noun. Okay, that's okay. It is what it is. 5.6. Adding the more particle to express excessive amount. Wait. This I thought it had to be a more with another to make the accent sound. That's what I thought. Okay, let's see. When the more particle come after some type of amount, it means that the amount indicated is way too much. For instance, let's look at the next example. Kino denwa san kai, maybe san kai moshi dayo. I called you like 3 times yesterday. Okay, so it kind of implies that 3 times is too much. Okay. Notice that the more particle is attached to the amount 3 times. This sentence implies that the speaker called even 3 times and still the person didn't pick up the phone. Okay. We understand this to mean that 3 times are a lot of time to call someone. I mean, I guess this is from person to person, I guess. So because the speaker deemed that 3 times calling is too much, and that is like excessive. That's why they use more here. Yeah, so like the listener might not necessarily feel that way. Yeah, okay, so like there's an implied meaning of being excessive. Okay. So more examples. Shike no tame, for the sake of study. Sanji can more 3 hours. More study 3 more hours. Okay, so not 3 more hours, but like imply that 3 hours is a lot. So I study 3 whole hours for the exam, and that's convey the meaning that 3 hours is a lot more than normal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Kyonen 10 kg more. Futo chata in 10 whole kilogram this year. Okay. Whole. Okay, so I called you 3 whole times yesterday and you didn't pick up. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. 5.6.7 using hodo to express the extent of something. Okay. The noun hodo. Oh, okay. We know this kanji, right? The rain, the bulbs, and the king. So how many bulbs of rain the king can consume in one day? Yeah. And what vocabulary did we learn it with? Degree. And then okay, sorry, I cannot recall it at the moment. But we definitely learn a kanji or vocabulary with this kanji. Yeah, I just don't recall it right now. Degree. Anyway, the noun hodo is attached to a word in a sentence to express the extent of something. It can modify noun as well as verb, as seen in the next example. Kyono tenki wa sore hodo asui nai. Asu kunai. Today weather is not hot to that extent. Not that hot, right? Okay. Neru yikan ga nai hodo ishogashi. It is not so busy that you can sleep. Oh, okay, so I guess that is a wrong way to look at it. Busy to the extent that there is no time to sleep. No time to sleep. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. When you use this with conditioner, you can express something that's translated into English as the more you do something, the more the grammar is always formed in the following sequence. Conditional verb followed immediately by the same verb plus hodo. What? Okay, I cannot project it. How it will work. So yeah, let's look at an example here. Korea, about Korean food. Okay, the country of Korea cooking. Ta bere wa ta beru hodo. The more you eat, the oishi naru. Ta bere ta wa ta beru hodo. Oh, okay. And then you have a koma and oishi naru to become tasty. Okay, that's a bit confusing, yeah. I mean, not confusing, but I mean, it will take some time to get used to, yeah, okay. I mean, the meaning is pretty clear about Korean food. The more you eat, the tastier it becomes, okay. The literal translation is about Korean food. If you eat to the extent that you eat, it becomes tasty. So that's why it means the more you eat, the more it becomes. But it becomes tasty is a different, like a different part, not part of the same expression. Yeah, that's how it feels. The example is ba conditional form, but the kana condition will work as well. Since there is a general statement, the contextual nara conditional will never work. The decided to conditional won't work very well here either, since it may not always be true depending on the extent of the action. Well, okay, so only ba in Thai, okay. Aru ku aru I ta aru ku hodo, the more I work, the more I got lost. Okay, OK。勉強する。するほど。頭が良くなるよ。So your head become better, and that means become smarter. Okay. The more you study, the more you will become smarter. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You can also use this grammar with e adjective by using the bare conditional. Okay. For na adjectives, since you can't use the bare conditional, you have to resort to the nara conditional. Because it's strange to use nara conditional in this fashion, you will hardly ever see this grammar used with na adjective. Since Hodo is shaped as a noun, make sure you don't forget to use na to attach the noun to the na adjective. The shorter and simpler the sentence, the better it is. Okay, is this like kantan or something? Kantan kara, kantan na Hodo yo, yes. Okay, I didn't get this last example, to be fair. Oh, okay, wait. The shorter, and then the more simple. Okay, so, oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, I will stop here for today. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, I have a link in the description that leads to a good drive of today's Kanji diagram, along with some other material that I think group was useful. If you have a mnemonic about any of Kanji, please don't hesitate to share it. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
また一人増えたか。
またアスガルドから
あれは味方か。関係ない。奴がロキを逃がすか殺せばキューブは失われる。それなら計画を練らないと。計画なら